What is up, internet? My name is Baron. Welcome today to 10% more face. So as you can see, I made my face cam a little larger. I thought it looked better. Side note. So today, as you can see, we have Fierce Wings as our quirk. So there has been an update to Boku No Roblox, which I sort of covered in my last Boku No Roblox video, but that was just a preview. Now we can actually test it out for ourselves, and holy damn, does this quirk look good. So yeah, I spun like 10 times and got really lucky. As you can see, my money has barely been touched, which you can compare to the previous video, of course. Some has gone down. This quirk is something that I've already tested out to some degree, but there's also more to test out today. But I want to start off with the biggest event. We also have some codes today, so stay tuned. I'm just gonna scatter that code throughout this video. So yeah, let's actually take a look at Fierce Wings and review it. So first, it has a bunch of skills. It is, of course, a legendary quirk, so it's pretty hard to obtain unless you're me and you get really lucky for some reason. So yeah, let's test out the Q first, which is homing arrows. So you just look somewhere or you use your mouse. And on mobile, I think this is gonna cause problems. I don't know, haven't tested it out on mobile, but if you use it, it will go wherever your enemy is. So for me, this went in a straight line. But say if someone was moving around on the screen, it would follow them. So it's homing for a reason, of course. It's pretty strong too. It's only the Q, so it doesn't do that much damage. I'm actually gonna test it out on Nomu just so you can see that it does move. Let me see. Yeah, see, as you can see, it follows Nomu, and then there we go, it hit him. So yeah, I'm also gonna use my Z attack. Well, I'm actually gonna show that in a second. I'm just gonna finish off Nomu real quick, and then I'll get back to you guys. There we go. I finished off Nomu. That was actually really freaking quick. I might have just sped it up so you could see this whole thing. But as you can see, Fierce Wings is a pretty fierce quirk. The Z attack that I showed was Feather Pierce. So Feather Pierce is shooting out waves of arrows that will go wherever you're looking. So if you use shift lock and you use it, then it will go wherever you're looking and it will spread out. And as you can see, you can kill multiple targets. So very good for AoE, which this quirk does very good in general. Let's hop over to our next skill, which is X Feather Blades. You get 2 feather blades and dash forward, piercing your enemies. So for this, I actually want to go to the weak villains. Sure. Let's go to the weak villains. So let's see how many I can kill in a row, because I'm pretty sure it will go pretty far. So yeah, as you can see, you can go pretty far. That was like a pretty huge flight. And you can also use it to go upwards if it will respawn. There we go. See, you can also go upwards and then back down. So it's a pretty strong attack in general, and it's also pretty good to get away, to make a quick getaway. And if you're not using shift lock, I think it will just follow your mouse. So as you can see, it just went where my mouse was going. So this quirk is also pretty good for doing quick escapes and getting away from enemies, which another of its abilities is actually really good for. So I'll show that in a second too. So let's go to our next attack, which is Feather Flurry. So you will spray out multiple feathers, dealing high damage. So, okay, let's see how far it will actually spread out. Okay, so it doesn't go from there to there, so it doesn't have that much range. However, I'm pretty sure if I stand in between these guys, it will hit both of them. So there we go. Yeah, so it doesn't kill Tomura, but it does do significant damage. I'm pretty sure I can kill him with my Z attack. No, just short. A Z and a Q is good enough to kill him. Okay, let's move over to our next attack, which is Feather Rain. This is the strongest attack you have, besides from the mode maybe. You have like a special mode, which always is the F key. Yeah, let's see what this attack does. So it's called Feather Rain, and it has a huge range, as you can see, and it will instantly kill Tomura. Of course, it does have a pretty big cooldown because it's the ultimate attack. By the way, the cooldown is now a thing. How you activate it is go to your options menu, and then just click the cooldown enable or disable button. So on default, it is off. So you actually have to toggle it on if you haven't played in the new update yet. And that leaves us with the last skill of Fierce Wings, which is F. So if I press F, I will actually take up to the skies and I can use free flight, which looks pretty slow now. But if I hold shift, I will fly faster. So as you can see, it's pretty strong and it's pretty well animated too. It can fly backwards, sideways. I can do all these sorts of things. It is pretty freaking amazing, guys. However, you can see my stamina is draining and it does not recharge. which is the sort of counter to this ability. So it is really strong, except that you can't use it forever. And once your stamina runs out, you're pretty much done for, because now I have to fall back to the ground. I can, however, just keep running and I'll be fine. But it is pretty important that you have enough stamina and enough stamina regen. Because right now I can, of course, take to the skies again, get away, use my X as well to get away. So in PvP, it's definitely usable, the F ability, but you just gotta keep an eye on your stamina, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so that was the Fierce Wing Quirk, which is amazing. I mean, also, I want to highlight real quick the animation of these wings, which is insane, and it looks also very detailed. It looks very like, you know, like actual wings. Yeah, so along with Fierce Wings, we also have a new game mode called King of the Hill, which I do want to showcase. I think I'm gonna speed the game up so you can sort of get an idea of what the game mode is like. But it's pretty straightforward. I think everybody knows what King of the Hill is. Also, a very quick little thing I wanted to showcase that Anzi showed me, which is one of the builders on Boku No Roblox. He showed me that, or he told me that All Might's hair is now revamped. So in my previous video, I was complaining about it. Well, not really complaining, but I highlighted that the hair was still weird on All Might, and on the statue it wasn't. But yeah, now it is actually fixed, and All Might looks like All Might now. So that is pretty freaking epic, and I'm pretty sure the custom quirk has this now as well. I'm assuming that, but I'm pretty sure that the custom quirk also has it. So yeah, we're gonna test out King of the Hill at the end of the video, but for now, I also want to showcase a couple of other things. So a new skill cooldown GUI toggle ability is now an option, which I already sort of showcased, but it is of course this little thing on the bottom right. That is really convenient. Oh my god, look at that range. You'll get your cooldown here. It also adapts, so if you have half hot, half cold, it will switch to whichever mode you're in. So if you're fire, you'll get the fire cooldown. If you're ice, you'll get the ice cooldown. If you're both, you get the both cooldown. Same for creation and all sorts of quirks like that. So dashing is revamped, and the double jump ability is limited to 3 jumps plus 1 for every 1k strength you have. So let's see how much strength I have, and let's see if it checks out. So currently I have 6,000 strength, which should equal to 9 jumps. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I can jump. That's true. Wow. Okay, that is, I actually really like that. Because 9 jumps is still like a lot, and when you're kind of noob, you'll see a progression in how much you can jump, which is pretty cool. And dashing has also been revamped, so I don't know exactly how it's been revamped. I mean, it does feel a little bit smoother and less floaty, I guess. So yeah, I like dashing, and it goes pretty far still. It's not like it had like a significant nerf or something. So yeah, that's all I can say about it. It's like, it's still good. And if you dash, you do fall down real quick. So before it will, oh, okay, I think that is also something they mean. Once you dash in the air, you fall down pretty quickly to the ground, like there's actual gravity, which wasn't the case before. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, okay. Dashing, jumping, revamped. I love it. Okay, so there's also stats reset, which you can do for 2.5 million, which I can actually afford. It does sound like a lot, especially if you're in lower level. And you can also do a fame reset for 1 million. 2.5 million, that's pretty doable. So the stamina is fixed, stamina fixed update, when adding stat points to agility. Okay, so if you add stat points to agility, there was apparently some sort of bug, and that's fixed now. I assume, I guess. All for One has buffs to Q and Z. The Q and Z attack of All for One has been buffed. That's all you need to know. So if you're an All for One user, you have a buff now, which is pretty amazing. Also, there are mobile optimizations and aim fixes. So if you're a mobile player, that's great news for you. You should have a fix for aiming and stuff. Which is what a lot of people asked for from what I saw. And that was actually everything. So right now I'm just gonna play a quick game of King of the Hill. From there, I think I'm gonna end it off because we did cover everything in this update. So before I go, because of course I'm not gonna commentate too much over this gameplay, so I would like to know what you guys think of this update. If you have Fierce Wings, or if you don't have it, let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. Do you think it's gonna be the new meta, or do you think that it is just going to be a lower tier quirk that is not on par with One for All or Deku One for All or Explosion. So yeah, let me know guys what you think down in the comment section, and without further ado, let's hop over to a game of King of the Hill. I'll see you there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was it for this update video. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know with a like rating down below, which I will say again at the outro screen. So I'm gonna go over there so I can take you out of the video. See you there. Okay guys, on that note, I would like to thank you guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like rating down below. If you wanted to subscribe, you can do that right over there so you don't miss any videos in the future. And you can check out that video over there if you enjoyed this one. I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy that one as well. And I will see you hopefully in my next video. See you guys later. Bye bye.